even though they probably won't trade Deebo, I'm just curious. A player as valuable as Deebo Samuel, what do you think he would be worth in a trade? Like the Jets, for example, they're real desperate. They've been reported to be interested. They have the 4th pick in the draft. Would they trade the 4th pick in the draft for Deebo?
I mean, if you look at what they offered for Tyreek Hill,
2-2.
it was pick 35, pick 38, and pick 69.
Okay.
Which is roughly the same amount of points as pick 10 overall. But if you're talking about needing more picks to kind of like replace Deebo Samuel or have multiple guys, I think you might be better off, especially in the deep receiver class, to take picks 35, 38, 69, because then you'd have 35, 38, 61, and 69. That's a good amount of picks in that stretch in a very talented class. Like, in this class is deeper from 15 to 75,
right?
In that range. Like, you're going to get, there's really good football players that'll be there.
That's a good point. I mean, if you're trying to replace Deebo Samuel, you don't need the 4th pick in the draft, is the way I'm looking at it. You might be better off with like 3 picks between 20 and 40 or whatever, like you're saying, 30 and 50. I like 30 and 60. I like that. Okay. So trading Deebo, just a Tyreek Hill package. Do you think they get a little bit more than what the Jets, because he's younger than Tyreek?
Yeah, I mean, he's 22 months younger, so not even a full 2 years. You look at Tyreek Hill and what he's done. 6 years in the NFL, 6 Pro Bowls, 3 first-team All-Pros. You see how dynamic he is. When you line up across from him, like, you are shaking in your boots because he literally could just run by you and score. I mean, he's just so dangerous, and I don't know if he'll be as dangerous with Tua. We'll see. But Deebo, great. But Tyreek Hill, he's great in his own way as well. So I don't know. Is Tyreek Hill going to start slowing down? Like, if he's not, over the next few years, then I don't know if there's a difference in the value that you get. So I don't know if you just give up more for Deebo than Hill. I know there's a long-winded way of answering.
Well, Tyreek ended up getting what, a first, a second. I mean, he ended up going for a lot. It seems to me that Niner fans,
it's a first and a second, but it's like the 29th overall pick and the 51st.
True.
So I mean,
good point.
That's only 6 picks later. If you get 35, 38, you pick 6 picks later.
Yes.
But also, what? How many picks? 13 picks sooner. So I mean, I would have taken 35 and 38 over 29 and 51.
So what you're saying is that, like, technically he could be worth the 10th pick, probably not the 4th pick, but the Niners might prefer to have all those picks in round 2 anyway. So if Tyreek Hill was worth a late first, then Deebo's either worth a late first or some early seconds. That's interesting. Okay. So that's where he's I don't argue with that at all. It sounds right.
Did I hear? I might have heard that they got a second in the following year too. So that kind of makes a difference. But I don't remember. I don't quote me on that.
That's about right. That sounds about right.
But I know for sure this year it was a 29th, the 51st, and it was 5 total picks. There was some like later picks or something like that.
Okay,
like
so even though there's like really no difference between a late first and an early second, for most fans, it feels a lot different. And if the Niners were to trade Deebo and not get a first-round pick back, that would be a tough swallow.
Right. They just hear first round, just like you did with Deebo.
Yeah, exactly.
With Tyreek Hill, it's like you hear first round, and it's like, yeah, but it's like, man, there's 6 picks later.